Vian decided she hated three things at the exact same time. 1. Jet lag. 2. Her sisters. Emotional blackmail. 3. Lee Hee-sung. She lay sprawled dramatically on the living room couch, staring up at the ceiling, like it had personally betrayed her. I could have gone back today, she muttered. Hee-sung, sitting on the floor with his back against the couch, didn't even look up from his phone. You say that like someone physically stopped you. My sister did, Vian snapped with her feelings. He finally glanced back at her, eyebrow raised, scary. He said, Vian continued, mimicking her sister's voice. You lived half your life in Germany. Can wait one more day. I miss you, she crowned. How do you argue with that? Hee-sung shrugged. You don't. Exactly. So now I am stuck here. With you. Wow, he said flatly. I feel honored. She turned her head to glare at him. You are her husband's brother. I barely know you. And yet, he smiled faintly. Here we are. That was the problem. If he were annoying looking or awkward in an unreadable way, this would have been easier. But Lee Hee-sung was infuriatingly normal, calm, teasing in a way that felt effortless. Too effortless. The house felt too quiet without her sister and brother-in-law around. Every sound echoed footsteps, the ticking clock, the hum of the fridge. Wine sat up suddenly. I am bored. Hasten didn't miss a beat. That sound like you problem. She kicked his shoulder lightly with her socked foot. Entertain me. He looked up at her foot, then back at her face. Absolutely not. Rude, honest. She rolled off the couch and plopped down on the rug in front of the TV. Fine, video games. Hasten's lips twitched. You sure? What's that supposed to mean? It means he said reaching for a controller. You are bad. I am not. You were last time. That was 3 years ago. And yet he handed her the controller. I doubt much has changed. She snatched it. You are about to regret opening your mouth. 20 minutes later, Ryan leaned forward, eyes glued to the screen, tongue speaking out slightly in concentration. Hee-sung watched her from the corner of his eyes, amused. You were very intense for someone losing his commanded. I am not losing. Her character immediately fell for a ledge. That was strategic, he said quickly. Hisung laughed. The sound low and warm. Sure it was. She shot him a glare. Stop distracting me. I am sitting still. Your presence is distracting. Oh, he tilted his head. Should I leave? No. The word slipped out too fast. She cleared her throat. I mean, just focus on your arm screen. Another round, another loss. Ryan dropped the controller dramatically. Okay, one more. You have said that 5 times. And I mean it this time. Ethan stretched his arms lazily. All right, but let's raise the stakes. Her instincts screamed at her to say no. She ignored them. What kind of stakes? He turned toward her fully now, eyes sharp with mischief. If you lose, you do whatever I say. Her mouth fell open. Excuse me? And if I lose, he continued calmly, you can make me do anything. Anything? The word settled between them, heavier than it should have been. Wine scoffed. You think you'll win. I know I will. Wow, confident much. Realistic. She squared her shoulders. Fine deal. Hasten's smile was low. Dangerous deal. He stopped, holding back. Wine noticed immediately. His movements were smoother, faster, calculated. Why are you suddenly trying? She demanded. You agreed to the rules. That's not an answer. I wanted to be fair. This feels very unfair. Her character got concerned. No, wait, hey. Game over. The room went quiet. Ryan stared at the screen. Then she turned slowly toward him. You are evil. Hasan laughed. Rules are rules. She groaned, falling backward onto the rug. I hate this. I hate you. I hate my sister for leaving me here. He stood up and offered her a hand. Come on. She slapped his hand away and stood up. Herself. Say it. Say what? What you want. Heesung studied her for a moment, like he was deciding just how far to push her. Then he said lightly, wear my shirt to bed. Her eyes widened. That's it. For now. She narrowed her eyes. You are enjoying this? Maybe a little. She huffed and marched toward the bedroom. This is blackmail. No, he called after her. This is a game. The bathroom door closed. Isang leaned against the wall, exhaling slowly. He had not expected her to agree so easily, and he definitely had not expected his chest to feel tight over something so stupid. His had not meant to face. He noticed it only after he did cross the hallway for the fourth time, stopping in front of the closed bathroom door before pretending badly that he was just stretching. Get a grip. It was just a shirt. Just wine. Just a stupid game. Still, when the sound of the shower stopped, his shoulders tensed without permission. The door opened a few minutes later. Wine stepped out, towel gone, hair slightly damp, wearing his white button up the sleeves too long, cuffs covering her hands, and brushing her mid-thigh. She leaned against the doorframe, arms crossed, eyes sharp. There, she sat flatly, satisfied. He soon forgot how to breathe. The shirt looked different on her. Softer, less structured, like it belonged there, in a way that made his chest do something inconvenient. He cleared his throat. You didn't have to button it all the way up. She looked down at herself, then back up. I absolutely did. He laughed quietly, fair. She walked past him toward the bedroom, deliberately brushing his shoulder on the way. Happy now? He followed her, hands shoved into his pockets. You are taking this very personally. I lost. She shot back against my will. You agreed? I was emotionally manipulated. He snorted. You challenged me? She plopped onto the bed, bouncing slightly, then stared up at the ceiling. If my sister knew you were making me wear your clothes, she did laugh. He finished, and then never let either of us hear the end of it. Wine ground. You were right. She is evil. Silence fell, not awkward yet, but close. Hisung leaned against the doorframe. That was not only the rule. She stiffened. I know, there was a catch. He tilted his head. You sleep in my arms. Her head snapped toward him. Absolutely not. You lost. That's not sleeping, she argued. That's whatever that is. He shrugged, cuddling adjacent. Her face warmed. We are not cuddling. We are sleeping in your arms. Yes. She stared at him like he was deciding whether to throw a pillow at his head or scream into it. You are enjoying this way too much. Maybe, he admitted. But I am not forcing you. You can always. Don't say back out, she cut in quickly. He raised an eyebrow. What? Why not? Because I don't back out. A slow smile spread across his face. All right then. She clipped under the covers stiffly, lying on her side, back to him, clearly drawing an invisible line between them. His hesitated before lying down beside her. The bed dipped. She froze. He noticed immediately. Relax, he said quietly. I won't bite. That's not reassuring. He shifted carefully, lifting his arm. Just come here. She turned slightly, glaring. If you move even an inch more than necessary, I'll what? She huffed. I don't know yet. Despite herself, she squatted closer. Slowly, painfully aware of every inch closing between them. Heesung wrapped his arm around her waist, loose, careful, giving her space to pull away if she wanted. She didn't. Her back fit against his chest in a way that made both of them go still. Oh, she muttered, this is warm. He smiled into her hair. Told you. Don't get used to it. Too late. She elbowed him lightly. Shut up. They lay there, staring into the dark, neither of them sleeping. Heesung tilted his head, smirk glowing, rude. Nah, I am honest. Dangerous may be very, very distracting. Her stomach twisted. Distracting how? He let his hand drift slightly, careful teasing but enough for her to feel it over her hip. Distracting enough that I might want to cheat at this game tomorrow just to see you in it again. Ryan's jaw dropped. You what? He chuckled warm and deep, brushing a stray strand of hair from her face. Relax, I am not actually cheating yet. She rolled onto her side, facing him fully, now arms crossed. You are impossible. I prefer charmingly impossible. He grinned, eyes squinting in the dim light. Seriously, Ryan, don't tell me you didn't notice how soft the shirt looks on you, how it fits in all the wrong ways. She ground dramatically, burying her face in a pillow. Stop, I can't, you are ridiculous. Heesung leaned closer, whispering now, the corner of his lips brushing against her ear. Am I completely correct? Her face burned, hotter than she did admit. You are, stop whispering. He laughed softly, the sound vibrating against her hair. You mean flutter me more? Sorry, I can't help it. You make it very easy. Whined at him from behind her pillow. Eyes easy? You think I am? His grin widened. No, no, definitely not. That's why I'm enjoying this so much. The chase, the teasing, all of it. Her heart thumped audibly. She knew she didn't dare check it if he noticed. And he added, rolling slightly so he could rest his chin on her shoulders. You know, if you wanted, we could call me Truck. I did let you win tomorrow's game. She tensed. You are bribing me with what exactly? Me, he said simply, smirk audible in his voice. The reward, my attention, my charm, and maybe another night in my arms. Only if you are willing. Wyan froze, then turned sharply to face him. Another night? Wyan, why afraid? He teased. Absolutely. She tried to sound firm, but the slight shake in her voice betrayed her. Heesung laughed softly, pulling her closer just slightly, so the warmth of his chest pressed against her back. Afraid you might enjoy it so much. She buried her face in the pillow again, groaning, but he heard her whisper sound soft, unnatural. Maybe. Heesung froze for a fraction of a second, smirk filtering into something softer. Maybe he could, letting the word hang between them. Then, like nothing had changed, he whispered teasingly again, I told you, I am dangerous. Ryan didn't answer. She just hugged the pillow tighter, though her body shifted slightly closer to him despite herself. Heesung's hand traced slow, careful patterns along her arm, playful, teasing lingeringly just enough to make her squirm. You know, he said quietly. This is why more fun than I expected. Fun, she squeaked. Yay, he grinned, brushing a strand of hair from her shoulder. I like teasing you. You make it interesting. You are too stubborn for your own good, and it's kind of adorable. Ryan blinked. You think I am adorable? Absolutely. He lowered his voice further. Even when you glare at me like you want to kill me. She huffed a laugh, muffled into the pillow. You are enjoying this way too much. He leaned closer, resting his forehead gently against hers. And you are enjoying it too much, he murmured. Ryan froze. Shh, he whispered, brushing his lips near the temple. Just a breath away, just stay here tonight. Sleep, pretend it's a truce between the loser and the winner. Her heart raced, her brain screamed, this is a bad idea, and yet somewhere deep down, a tiny part of her was already looking forward to it. And Hisung was grinning, like he did won more than a game.